By understanding horse behavior, you can anticipate their reactions and avoid accidents. In this video, you will learn how to safely handle horses when you're dismounted. You'll learn about a horse's natural instincts and how they perceive the world. We'll show you how to approach, handle, lead, and tie a horse. And we'll inform you about gear to wear to protect yourself. Horses react to what they can see, hear, feel, and smell. A horse relies on all four of these senses to protect itself. If a horse thinks it's in danger, it may suddenly react and cause an accident. Horses see things differently than people do. They use both eyes, binocular vision, when looking directly ahead. Each eye also has monocular vision, which allows them to see wide areas to the sides of themselves. They have two blind spots, though, where they can't see. One is directly in front of their head, and the other is directly behind them. To avoid startling your horse, approach it at an angle toward its shoulder so it can see you. Horses are also colorblind. They see in shades of gray, kind of like a black and white TV. Shadows, dark spots, changing surfaces, and blowing trash can frighten them. And although horses have excellent wide-angle vision, they do not have good depth perception. That's why horses often raise and lower their heads to focus on objects. Give your horse time for its eyes to adjust and decide if it's safe to walk into dark, confined areas like horse trailers. Instinct tells them there may be a predator in there waiting to attack them, so your horse needs to be trained to trust you when you tell him it is okay to walk in. To see faraway objects, the horse will raise its head and point its ears in that direction. When the horse is focusing on something close, you may see the horse lower its head and put its ears forward. Knowing these things about a horse's sight will help you anticipate a horse's reactions. Now let's talk about a horse's sense of hearing. When you are alongside of it, it will cock the corresponding ear towards you to keep track of where you are. This is why talking to a horse when working by it is good practice. If you step out of its sight, it can still keep track of where you are by listening to you. Since a horse is also sensitive to touch, keeping a hand on it as you walk around it helps it know where you are. Watch out for the ticklish spots, though. Just like people, many horses may be very sensitive to touch in certain areas. Some of those places may be located around the withers, in the flank area, and on the belly. Horses can feel vibrations through the ground and may be aware of the approach of an animal, a person, or a vehicle before that object can be seen or heard by you. Another sense the horse uses is smell. If a horse smells something that is unusual, it may react. Familiar scents, on the other hand, help comfort it. These are the four primary senses the horse uses to watch out for danger: sight, hearing, touch, and smell.